it going, everybody? I'm Pocket Sand. Listen, I just wanted to put out a small video for the Psijic Order kind of skill grind. It's a pretty daunting task, so I figured I would put out a couple of tips or tricks, whatever you want to call it, to kind of help streamline. You know, obviously bare bones, it's gonna take probably 3, 4, possibly even 5 hours to do. And if you're like me, I actually need the ultimate ability, which is going to be level 10. And the only way to level this, at least to my knowledge, is to do the actual quest line. I'm on quest number 9 out of 10, probably about 4 hours in. So at first it was pretty rough because the quest only gives you these very vague kind of maps. And not all the time are they actually accurate. Some of them are pretty offset and not actually in the location that these X's are in. So I tried the first couple of missions, you know, without looking at an actual guide, and then I ended up kind of doing it. So, but then I found out a couple of tips just kind of through the game. Wanted to share it with you guys. So what I found on the internet was actually this guide on the zamzam.com, and if you look here, we scroll all the way to the top and you can see that it covers, you know, everything from the first mission all the way down to the end. And what they do in here is they put kind of pictures of where everything's at, but they also do their own pinpoints on the map in terms of even the closest way shrines to the actual breaches themselves. So they'll put the Psijic maps that the game gives you and then put their own maps on here, you know. So you've got your pinpoints here, which are way more accurate. And then another thing that they do is they add their own pictures, so that kind of gives you landmarks as well as a description of landmarks that you can look for these breaches. Now again, this goes all the way down, all the way through all of the quests, and it's pretty helpful, especially if you have 2 monitors. So what I do is kind of have it on my second monitor, and I will look over, you know, and reference it as I need to. So if I scroll down to where I'm at, I find it here. I'm Crag Lorne right now, and I believe I'm on number 3, and I've got it kind of set to where I don't actually have to look through all the pictures. I can just kind of open this map and go where I need to go. So we'll go back to the game here, and what I do is I look at the map and then I set my little pinpoint and try to get it as close as I can. Then we'll go over here and try to find this real quick. Like I said, another great thing about this is if you need to grind Mage's Guild, you're gonna find quite a bit of lore books along the way. Like we got one right here, or no, that's Thieves' Trove, same color, but especially if you have the add-on that's tracking lore books. So a lot of people recommend that if you need Mage's Guild to grind as well as Psijic Order, kind of do them at the same time, because you're gonna be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I absolutely made the mistake of grinding them separate, and I regret that because I could have saved myself quite a bit of time. So you want to use your Augur of the Obscure. I've seen quite a people say it's a little bit useless, but here's something that you'll notice as you get closer to the breach. Let's see if my map pinpoint is in the right place. Okay, so if you look at the top bar up there, you're going to notice that because we're close, there's a white pinpoint up there as well. So you've got, and you can actually see the marker down there. So you're referencing your map on your other screen. You've got your map pinpoint that you set, and then you've got, you know, your actual pinpoint that it's showing you on here. And I'm telling you, without that, you're gonna find yourself having a big headache if you're just trying to bare bones it. And look the old school way, because these maps that the game give you are going to make you want to pull your hair out. Anyways, it's made it a lot easier for me to grind this, and it's turned what is probably going to take 10 hours into maybe 5, and I should have my ultimate skill shortly. And anyways, I want to put out a small video. Maybe this helps somebody, maybe it doesn't, maybe it's just something for you to watch. Anyways, if you find this even a little helpful, give me a like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Tell me how your experience is with the Psijic Order skill grind. Thanks for your time. Have a good one.